We're at Lutheran High School where tonight the Lady Crusaders take on the Oostburg Lady Dutch. Hello everybody, alongside the coach Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Chris, we added this game to the schedule mostly because Oostburg had won the state tournament last year. I don't know about you, but I didn't know they were going to be even better than last year. They are really outstanding.
They are a really special group of a team, like you already mentioned, defending state champion. They've put to a schedule this year, non-conference, that took on every top program and every division, and they're beating them all. They do have a game against Stevens Point in a couple days yet before the tournament. They're currently ranked number 2 in Division I, but they've knocked off the best of the best, Beaver Dam and Whitefish Bay. Sheboygan Lutheran, who has just went out of the polls, they were ranked number 10 in state. They got a number 1 seed in their Division 5. Kohler gets a number 1 seed. They've beaten them. Just to have 3 teams be a number 1 seed in your conference is special, but this is going to be a treat to watch these ladies, especially the coach's daughters, the 2 twins, the Ketterhagen girls.
The tournament starts next week. Oostburg gets a first-round bye. They'll play later in the week. But that's something to follow as we move along through these next couple of weeks. And then, of course, the state tournament happens March 12th through March 14th up in Green Bay. Let's talk a little bit about Tyler Thomas's Lady Crusaders. They're 16-6. You mentioned they were ranked in state. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They beat South Milwaukee and Cedar Grove, Belgium. Maddie Thomas, Tyler's daughter, leads them at 12.1 points per game. 12.3, actually.
Yeah, you're talking about a team, too, that has just 2 seniors. So, and they do average about 8-9 points a game, but this is a very young club that's doing very well. And for their season, game 1 was an 8-point victory. Every other game has been decided by more than 10 points. Winning or losing, they've even won by over 10 or lost by 10. So that's a completely strange record to have. Like I said, they lost by 8 that first one. But Coach Thomas has a really nice club. As I mentioned, they're going to be a number 1 seed. They do have one young lady hurt again tonight, which isn't too good. They got a couple sick kids. Not the way you want to go into the tournament, but playing a team like Oostburg, you say, we're probably not going to win the ball game. But these are the games that are going to make you battle tested for that tournament that starts a week from today.
I remember Tyler when he coached girls basketball at South High for a number of years, and the one thing I liked about Tyler's coaching is that he had the girls playing hard, really hard. I used to say, and I think it was kind of a derogatory comment about the girls, is that he had them playing like boys, rough and tumble. They weren't going to give an inch, and they battled hard. Yeah,
that's what you're going to get today, and I hope they play pretty hard too, because again, this is the test that can only make you stronger and better, because going through the tournament, you're going to have some tough games to play, and this will make you battle tested.
All right, Isaiah Ketterhagen is the head coach for Oostburg, and he has 3 daughters on the team, 2 seniors and a sophomore. Let's talk about those 3 because they're all Division I basketball players.
Yeah, even UW's in the house tonight. The Wisconsin basketball coaches thing, and they're having a nice season too, by the way. They're compared to how they've been doing, they're having up and coming. But yeah, they are special. I mean, we're talking all-state players. Both of those girls are great. Another thing I noticed about their team, Marty, they have over 350 assists on like 500 baskets. So you're going to talk about a team that's going to distribute the ball well as well. I mean, I'm just looking forward to seeing this Oostburg girls team tonight and Sheboygan Lutheran as they prepare for the tournament.
All right, with that, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the tip-off for tonight's game.
Even more than I wanted a gold medal, I wanted a heart of gold, like the mentors who were my balance beams refusing to let me down, and the coaches who spoke out to anything out of bounds, heroes who never stood on podiums, but stood up for me. Every shot I made, give the assist to those who since my youth were referees, ready to blow the whistle and end abuse.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to remain standing. Remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for our national anthem. Oh, sing and you see by the concerning light was the proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose lost sons and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and
Lee Greenwood on the national anthem. And the starting lineups. First, Oostburg High School, coached by Isaiah Ketterhagen. Number 0, Addie Ketterhagen. She's a senior. Also a senior is Riley Ketterhagen. They're twins. She's number 1. Number 10, Macy Brugank, a senior, starting. The only sophomore in the starting lineup. Number 23, Kinsley Ketterhagen. And rounding out the starting 5 is number 40, Taylor Brasser. She's a junior. Starting lineup for Lutheran, coached by Tyler Thomas, is number 2, Maddie Thomas. She's a junior. Number 4 is Grace Lipom. She's a freshman. A senior, number 5, is Megan Walls. Number 12, Courtney Kaiser. Kaiser's a junior. And rounding out the starting 5 is number 21, Lila Collins, and she is a freshman. So 2 freshmen starting, Chris. And interesting enough, our game on Friday at North, we have the same referee crew for this game. Did you get the name of the third official?
What's that?
Remember, we knew Geigel and Steve Walsh, but we didn't know the other official.
Isn't it Rick, like Schmitz or something?
It could be. We'll go with that. Rick Schmitz.
He did baseball too, I think, Marty. You may have known him from that.
Deep three is no good by Addie Ketterhagen. Lutheran has it stolen away, and the layup is up and in by Kinsley Ketterhagen. Kinsley looking at possibly going to the Badgers when she graduates high school. One thing about the Lady Dutch is they have very live hands, Chris. Three ball is off, no good by Maddie Thomas. Coming away with it was Kinsley Ketterhagen. Deep three is up and in by Riley Ketterhagen.
Her 59th of the year.
Good skip pass over to the other side by Walls.
Excuse me, make it 43rd of the year. Tied her sister.
Three ball is not good, but off the glass, not good is Grace Leipom's shot. And Oostburg comes away with the rebound. Oh Lord, the shoulder, no call. Addie Ketterhagen with a basket. Looked like an offensive foul to me, Chris. Stolen away. Shot off the glass is up and in by Brasser.
And a good assist there.
Thomas right down Main Street had the shot blocked by Kinsley Ketterhagen. And the pass goes out of bounds. I think Kinsley thought her sister was going to cut to the basket, but she stayed wide and the pass went out of bounds.
I mentioned they had 350 assists. They also have over 350 steals this year.
They got a couple more tonight too. Rebound taken away by Addie Ketterhagen. That shot is no good, rebounded by Brugink. Kinsley with a floater, up and in. She has 4 points. Timeout by Lutheran. A full timeout with the score 11-0 with 15-17 left. We'll take a short break.
Every child is on a journey to become the person they were meant to be. At Children International, we're empowering children and youth to forge a path out of poverty. Walking alongside on their journey, we equip them with education, skills, and resources to succeed in every milestone of growth so they can achieve bright futures for themselves, their families, and communities. Learn more at children.org today.
Addie Ketterhagen, number 0 for Oostburg, is averaging 20.2 points per game. She's almost an 85% free throw shooter. Kinsley Ketterhagen, the sophomore, is averaging 16.5, and Riley, the twin to Addie, is averaging 12 points a game. And she also is averaging 5.1 assists a game.
Yeah, she's 19th in the state in assists.
It was interesting the other night when you were telling about the one kid who was averaging well over 20 points a game, and he was like 70th in the state for scoring. Good feed inside, and Brasser able to put it in.
And you mentioned it, good feed. A lot of assists.
Walls finds her teammate in the corner, Collins, but she couldn't get it in. Good defense inside by Lutheran. keeping Ketterhagen from able to score in the lane. Thomas with the rebound.
And a good skip pass there. Just missed the shot. First foul of the game.
Brugink with the foul. Courtney Kaiser tied up. Not a lot of movement by Crusaders to get open on that inbounds, Chris. Feed inside to Collins, back out to Thomas. And the defense is just relentless.
Yeah, they really cover up. And high hands. I like the hands.
Benton Gephardt come in for the Lady Dutch. Thomas gets around on the baseline, but then she runs into a double team, and it's going to be a double dribble. Good feed inside, and then inside out pass for the open three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net for Addie Ketterhagen.
And a good ball movement. They know exactly where everybody is. They reverse the ball to the opposite side of the floor.
Shot is no good. Rebound by Benton. Defense by Thomas covering up the shooter, but pouring in another one was Addie Ketterhagen.
Sweet, Marty. Good high hands. Use their body, not their hands. The difference between good defense is high hands and you're not reaching. You play with your body.
Collins with a layup attempt is no good. And we get a foul. Foul's going to go on Collins. Hillcrest is in for the first time, and Grace Leipom comes back in. 19-0. It's been all Oostburg. Little weave action, and they got a wide open shot for Gephardt, but she couldn't put it in. Well, looking for the double team, and they got it, and then they got the steal after that. There's a nice little pass. And then back to Kinsley Ketterhagen for an easy two. Little reach around, no foul called. Izzy Thomas lost it, but then getting it back was Izzy. And she goes down, we get a whistle. Good hustle by Thomas. Thomas couldn't get that first one in. Izzy's a 54% free throw shooter. And Crusaders finally break the ice, Chris. It's not safe to go ice fishing anymore. Benton, good feed inside, And laying it up and in for the easy 2 was Gebhardt.
Another nice pass.
Gebhardt with the foul. Wrong table, girls. Trying to trap on the sideline, it looks like, Chris. Right in front of us.
Yeah, and they rotate very well, too. Look at that rotation.
Trying to get free for the shot, but then missing it was Gilchrist. Ball pass down. Kinsley with a 3 ball. 9 points for her. Good quick hands by Brugink. A good little fake and then a wide open shot, and putting it in was Grace Leipom. Does that name sound familiar?
Just a freshman, Marty. Last time we were here, Leipom hit a game-winning shot.
That's right, Ollie. Oh, good rebound, but missing the putback. Inside was number 40, Brasser. 3 balls up and in for Allison Schmitz. 4 different players have hit 3-point baskets for Oostburg.
Just her 5th of the year.
Grace Leipom off the glass, no good. The shot attempt by Kaiser was blocked. And long pass goes out of bounds. Ketterhagen for Ketterhagen.
Well, we played almost half the half, and it's only the 2nd turnover for the Lady Dutch.
And for the Crusaders, we had Thomas for Thomas. Thomas's shot is off, no good. Maddie Thomas with a good look, but couldn't get it to go down. Brugink, nope. Brasser gets nailed hard, goes to the floor. Looks like she'll be okay. Maddie Thomas with the foul. That's 2nd team foul on Lutheran. Oostburg has 4. Easy, nice feed, easy basket for Addie Ketterhagen. Way too easy. 10 points for her. Walls has it on top, kicks it down to Grace Leipom, who nails a 3. That's Grace's 2nd basket of the ball game. Long 3 is no good. Brugink charging in, gets the offensive rebound, and she'll get rewarded with a 3-point attempt and a basket. Good hustle by Brugink. Maddie Thomas kissed it off the glass, but couldn't get it to go in. She had a good look. Trying to get it inside to Brugink. And the ball is batted out of bounds. They're calling it off of Thomas. So Oostburg will keep the possession. Kinsley Ketterhagen trying to take it to the hoop, couldn't get it in, passed it out, but then she gets a pass back from Brigink, and Kinsley hits another three. 12 points for her.
6 threes tonight already for Oostburg?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, wow.
Addie Ketterhagen commits her second foul. Izzy Thomas coming in for Grace Lipom. Freshman for a freshman. The ball is tipped away. Kinsley Ketterhagen, not forcing the issue, pulls it back out. Finds her sister in the corner, and putting it in for three was Addie Ketterhagen. It's a clinic, Chris. Walls penetrate and pitch, but not able to get the shot was Gilchrist. And then Lady Dutch steal it. Good rebound inside by Walls. She had good position. Rolling down to the 7-minute mark of the first half. It's been all Oostburg. Walls driving baseline, but then she gets double teamed and tied up. Benton with the good defense. Possession arrow points Oostburg's way, so they'll get it back. Grace Lipom back in, and checking out is Megan Walls. Kinsley's shot is off, no good. Maddie Thomas with the rebound. Skip pass. Maddie couldn't get the shot off.
Good help defense.
Lipom, another basket for Grace. She has 7.
Hit all the baskets.
Benton from 3-point land, and she puts it down. Another 3-pointer for the Lady Dutch. 9 3-pointers this half so far, Chris. Brasser trying to establish good position inside, but playing the good defense down underneath was Collins. And nice pass into Brasser. She draws the foul. She'll be shooting a pair of free throws. Kylie Wagner checking in for the first time, and coming back in is Courtney Kaiser. Izzy Thomas got a little out of control and lost it.
See, and that's the kind of things you got to clean up. You don't have to force those passes. Be smart with the basketball. Don't try to force it.
Kinsley Ketterhagen had it stolen away by Maddie Thomas. Good hands by Maddie. Jump shot on the lane is no good. Maddie having a tough half.
Another skip pass.
Brugink was wide open, didn't take it, and had another wide open shot and didn't take that either. Now Brugink does, and couldn't get the bounce. Good rebound that time by Izzy Thomas. Lipom had it, has it stolen away by Brugink, and Macy lays it off, and she gets hammered hard. They both go into the padding underneath the basket, and it looks like the Crusader took the worst of it. I didn't see who that, I think it was.
I think it's Izzy.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
She's got to let that go. There's the late part of it.
Hopefully she's okay.
Checked in, yes. And so did Lutheran also check in for the
But they shouldn't be coming in because there'll be free throws being shot.
Have to wait for the second free throw.
Correct. But I know some rules.
Maybe you know too much. Izzy up, and she, even though she's able to get up and come off on her own power, she looks shaken, Chris.
Well, that was a hard foul. It's one of those you probably just let go. But they're going to let the girls go in.
In JV action, Oostburg won that game handily.
Oostburg leads the conference 10-0, Kohler 8-2, Lutheran 6-4. All three teams are number one seeds. Ozaki's 5-5, Christian 5-6, Cedar Grove 3-9, and Random Lake 0-11. Like I said, three teams from the conference, number one seeds, starting the WIAA tournament a week from today.
Another steal. Pushing it down the floor is Addie Ketterhagen, and she gets good position and puts it up and in. 15 points for Addie. Thomas's shot is off, no good, and then tied up underneath the basket was Allison Schmitz. Well, they're calling a foul. Maddie Thomas picking up her second.
As we mentioned, just two seniors on this Lutheran team, having a good year. Marty mentioned in the opening.
Oh my.
16 and
another
6.
long three. 18 points first half. Nice little back cut by Walls, but she couldn't get open for the shot. Grace Lipom loads it up from outside the line and couldn't get it. And good hustle inside. Maddie Thompson with the good hustle. Benton and Kinsley Ketterhagen checking in for Oostburg. Leipom looked like she had an opening, Chris, but passed up the shot. Walls with a little spin move. Runner down the lane, couldn't get it to go. Brasser with the rebound.
It's her 5th rebound already.
Benton, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Take her long to get into the game and warmed up.
Just goes to show, you had mentioned about all the number 1 seeds coming out of the conference, and Lutheran being one of them. Just goes to show how outstanding Oostburg is.
Yeah, they're a special group.
Josie Spielvogel checking in for the first time.
So I mentioned they have one big test yet before the tournament against Stevens Point, who's ranked number 2 in Division I currently. That game will be this Saturday.
Benton off a pass from Kinsley Ketterhagen hits another 3.
So Oostburg has to play Christian on Thursday and then Point on Saturday. And their season is complete.
Good feed over to Walls, but she couldn't get the 3-pointer to go in. Brasser with a great save. And a little bounce pass into Kinsley Ketterhagen, and she gets fouled. She'll be shooting a pair. Getting pretty rough out there, Chris. I'm glad I'm behind the table.
They shoot it.
He is almost an 85% free throw shooter. She missed the first one.
Yeah, as a team, they're 70%, but you're right. Addie, Riley, all the Ketterhagens are over 80. Wow, how special.
Shot attempt is off from Wagner. I didn't see who made that shot, Chris.
Number 12.
Pardon me?
Number 12.
Kaiser. .52 seconds left in the half. It's been all Oostburg. Chris, they might have more 3-point baskets than 2-point baskets. Have to check that out at halftime. Walls, got it. A good rebound that time by Wagner. 22 seconds left. Let's see how Lutheran plays this. Good feed inside. Kaiser's shot just won't go down. Kinsley has it. Good feed to Benton. She puts it up and in. And we're at halftime. It's been all Oostburg. It's 60-13.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Time to go! Come on! on us.
Are we gonna be okay?
We're relying on you. Please help.
Okay, now that's going places.
I want to go places too.
I know you do, buddy. I want you to have more opportunities than I had. I found a place.
So I would live in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, but you'll live with other students from all over the country, and a house parent couple too.
I'll be able to discover what's next for me.
I would come visit, and you can come home to visit too.
Can we apply?
Hey, I've got good news.
Discover a path to receiving an exceptional educational experience with all costs covered.
I'll see you soon. You're gonna be great.
Find your future at Milton Hershey School.
Sheboygan waterfront's a beautiful area. There's structures that are there for navigation, and they have created an amazing place for people to go out and walk onto. But they are for navigation and not made for people to walk on. One of the main concerns is being washed off of these structures and these piers. There's large waves that come over the pier unexpectedly when the weather changes, and most people don't realize that the weather might change in a short amount of time. Being out on these piers and structures, I think most people don't take into account the changing weather and the changing environment that changes so rapidly. With the wind-generated waves, the wind shifts or the wind picks up with the storm that blows through. It brings these big waves that people don't recognize coming, and the wind picks up, it could bring a wave over the pier. And with those, even with the wave that isn't splashing over the pier, just splashing onto the pier creates a slippery surface on a pier that's not meant for foot traffic. Before you ever make any trips out onto these piers or structures, you want to know basically what's around, what are your surroundings, what life rings are available, where are the call boxes, is your cell phone going to work, do you have service, checking the weather, making sure the weather, there's not storms coming in. If somebody does go into the water, don't ever take your eyes off, and calling with a cell phone, finding the nearest phone, and calling for help, calling 911.
Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. You can always find people who are helping. Thank you to all the first responders who put their lives in danger to help us when my brothers and sisters and mom and dad and grandpa and grandma need them. We look out for the helpers because they look out for us.
Thank you, first responders.
There's a rewarding feeling you get when you do like, hey man, I just, we carried a lady out of a fire,
This is what I signed up for as a first responder, and this is what I love to do. And I'm going to continue going to work day in and day out and providing help to those that need it.
Thank you, first responders.
Thank you, first responders. We need you. And we wanted to let you know how much we appreciate you.
Be safe, look after yourself, and look after one another. Thanks.
My dad was my hero. He was a hero to a lot of other people too, because he was a firefighter. A few years ago, he was diagnosed with cancer from doing search and recovery at Ground Zero in the aftermath of 9/11.
I was working 3 jobs and going to school, but every chance I got, I went to the hospital to see him.
I was holding his hand when he took his last breath. I didn't want to let him go. I wanted my dad to be proud of me. I wanted to do something to help people, just like he did. I couldn't be a firefighter because I'm way too scrawny, but I could be a nurse.
College is crazy expensive. Even working 3 jobs wasn't enough. First Responders Children's Foundation gave me a scholarship that helped me pay for college and lifted a huge weight from my shoulders. I just recently graduated from college, passed my boards, and am now a licensed registered nurse in New York. It feels really good to help people. If everybody were to help someone else, the world would be a much better place. So what are you going to do?
My connection to substance use disorder is that I have it, and I am now a person in long-term sustained recovery from it. Let us use this life and this light and these words as a beacon of hope. So when I tell people like poetry saved my life, it's not a platitude. I knew that I had something that could help, and a good thing came from it.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
We all have a type.
Maybe you know what your type is.
Maybe you don't.
But you have one. Am I your type?
You can be the type to save lives.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How was it? Is it good?
Got one of these hanging on the wall? You're qualified. One of these? You're qualified too. Love a good checklist? Qualified. 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 Yep, qualified. Because if you know how to put up anything in your home, you're qualified to save lives by installing free smoke alarms in your community. Go to soundthealarm.org to find a volunteer event near you.
Our crew tonight, we have Scott Maloff as our director. Tech support is Eric Wiesman. He told me to put that in there with a smile. He's definitely helping out. Nate Delasassi is doing the up camera, and Eric Heidenreiter is doing the floor camera. And then it's Chris and Mike at the table. Chris, I was right. They had 10 two-point baskets, and Oostburg had 12 three-point baskets for their 60, along with a free throw, three free throws. Addie Ketterhagen had 18 to lead all scorers. Kinsley had 13, and Soraya Benton had 11. Pretty good balance. Leading scorer for Christian was Grace Lipom, a freshman, with 7 points. What do you have?
Lutheran was 5 of 27 from the floor, 11 turnovers. Oostburg 22 of 34, 12 of 19 from 3. Just special. They're a special group.
Simply amazing. I know.
There's going to be a running clock here, Marty.
I got my fan club here. 3 rows of them, or is it only 2? Well, there's only one guy in the 3rd row.
Steve Schwartz adding to it.
You know what I think Steve does is he watches those A's games and he sees how I don't blister them. Kinsley for 2. You know, I heard that in the first half, and I'm thinking, who are they yelling about? We want Marty.
You can't play the game.
I never could. I could run around out there,
next
though.
Thursday we'll be here. I will not.
Be here. Yeah,
but you will for Oostburg, and
Lucas Schulze will be taking your spot next week.
Oostburg boys, and we get a special treat on Friday too. We get to see the #1 team in Division 2, the Port Washington Pirates, come to South. So we got some good basketball games in WSCS. #1 ranked Oostburg, #1 Lutheran, and #7 ranked Oostburg boys, and then we got #1 ranked Port Washington traveling to South to take on the Red Wings.
Oh boy, they're getting a foul on Courtney Kaiser. Our last game of the season is at Oostburg at Lutheran boys game.
Yeah.
That's on February 26th. That's the one you'll be missing.
Yep.
Lucas will be here. Our actual next game is February 20th. That's a Friday this week, coming a little later this week. For Washington at South, you mentioned that.
Yep, this will be a running clock soon.
Who made those free throws? Brasser?
Yep. Number 40.
I do have some tournament information that I wrote down and share that with our fans. Oh, Brasser from out of nowhere gets a rebound, put back for 2.
I have her for 7 rebounds already.
Oh boy. So North High in Division 1 got a #7 seed. They're going to play at home against Homestead on the 27th next week. It's a 7 o'clock game. All the games that we talk about here are 7 o'clock starts. In Division 2, TJ Walls with a nice drive to the hoop for 2. TJ Pitch's South team also got a 7 seed. They're going to be playing at Fox Valley Lutheran. That'll be a tough go for them. Fox Valley Lutheran got a #2 seed, Chris. Brugink, no good. Another rebound. And up and in. That basket by Addie Ketterhagen. She now has 20. Benton and Gebhardt getting ready to check in. You keep going to the wrong table, Chris.
Well, we're better looking than these guys.
Also checking in is Lucy Sorens. I want to ask you about faking, Chris. Shot fake particularly. Thomas's shot was blocked. Brasser, an easy 2. When you do a shot fake, do you always want your kids going up and down with that shot fake or side to side?
I never heard of side to side, unless you're faking a pass.
Right, yeah, unless you're faking a pass, but shot fake should be up and down. You know, whenever I was going to do a shot fake, oh wow. Whenever I was going to do a shot fake, you know what almost always seemed to happen? The ball left my hand.
Towards the basket.
Yeah. Samantha Gilchrist in the game for Lutheran. Good dump down inside and a nice hook shot basket by Collins.
Very nice. Another nice entry pass. Benton with the miss, but the rebound.
Benton's had a strong game tonight. She has 13 points. She's played some real nice defense too.
Yeah, they rotate very well. High hands.
Gilchrist for two. Her first shot, back points of the night. Deep three is in by Addie Ketterhagen. She has 23 points now. 18 of those in the first half.
And her shots are just smooth. They're not right or left. They're either short or long, which is just, she's right spot on.
Thomas driving it hard to the lane, but her shot was blocked that time by Benton.
I was going to say, she's having a tough time tonight. I have her 0 for 9.
That would seem about right. She's had some good looks.
Yep.
And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Abby Gebhardt. In Division 3, the upcoming tournament, Oostburg is obviously a #1 seed. They won't play until the 27th. They have a bye the first night of the tournament, but they'll play the winner of Mayville, a #9 seed, and Berlin, a #8 seed. Collins with a two-pointer.
Wow.
Oh, wow, Kinsley.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's just amazing the live hands, Chris. Oh. Walls took the worst of it there. And he also picks up the foul. Kinsley will be shooting a pair. Ketterhagen was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Joanna Molina coming in, and Riley Ketterhagen also checking in for the Lady Dutch. You know, the one team I'd failed to pick up on, Chris, and you did, was Kohler and their #1 seed. Gilchrist with a three-pointer.
Good half of shooting for Lutheran. They're 5 of 7.
Rainbow three is in for Molina.
Right into the game, right in the basket. Her 3rd of the year.
Good pass. Shot is up and in for Collins. 6 points for her, all in the second half. Benton, nothing but the bottom of the net. Getting ready to check in is Brynn Proctor.
Nice pass.
Inside out work by the Crusaders, but the Wall's not able to make the shot. Yara Detroit also at the table ready to check in for the Lady Dutch. Walls with a little running hook, but couldn't get it to go, but she does draw the foul.
Lady Dutch foul 1, Bryant Ketterhagen. That is her second personal, 13. At the line to shoot 2, Megan Walls.
Walls is a 57% free throw shooter, and she gets it to go down. Allison Schmitz also in for Oostburg. Allison played in the first half but didn't score. Walls now with 7 points. Almost taken away by Walls. Good recovery by Detroit. Thomas playing hard. Boy, they just double up on him, huh, Chris?
Yep.
3-point basket is good by Walls. She has 10 points.
7 of 10 from the second half for Lutheran.
Running hook shot is no good, but DePachter does draw the foul.
Courtney Kaiser, that is her second personal and 13. The line is shooting 2, Britt DePachter.
Bryn, a freshman. Olivia Flores in, and Josie Spielvogel coming back in. She played in the first half for a time. And I believe that Coach Ketterhagen has gotten everyone on the roster in the game. Plus there are some JV kids sitting on the bench that we didn't notice. Thomas finds an opening and scores.
Hey.
Maddie's first basket.
Good drive. A lot of reaching by Lutheran.
Gilchrist, pardon me, that was Kaiser with the good defense.
See, that's
Kaiser.
That's the difference between the two teams. You don't see Oostburg reach too much, and there you see a bunch of reaching by Lutheran. Play with your body and those high hands. They did cause a turnover, though.
Another steal. That one by Gallimore, pardon me. Take that back. Allison Schmitz. Wrong roster. You've heard of Willie Gallimore, right?
Willie Gallimore, yep.
He is forever linked with John Farrington. Going to the line to shoot some free throws will be Samantha Gilchrist.
Lady Dutch 24, Olivia Flores, that is her first personal and for the team. At the line is shooting 2, Sam Gilchrist.
So Willie and John were, I believe, maybe going to practice. They're Chicago Bear players, Chris. And they died in a car accident.
Oh.
Back in like 64, 65, somewhere around there. Very tragic.
I did not know the second person you mentioned.
Yeah, John Farrington.
I didn't know him. That was the year after they won the championship.
Yes, 63 they won it. You should know who won the NCAA that year too.
Loyola?
The Ramblers. You got it. Not to be confused with some other Loyola. This is Loyola Chicago. Sister Jean just died too a few months ago. The hook shot is no good by Molina. Flores, that was. Oh, good recovery. Good feed inside.
Good defense by
yes, very good
Kaiser.
defense.
Much better there. Use that body, high hands. Don't be poking at it. And look, rewarded with the ball.
That was Detroit who committed the turnover. She's only a freshman too. She looks pretty good out there.
Good pass.
Good pass by Maddie Thomas into Courtney Kaiser, who gets fouled on the shot. She'll be shooting a pair.
The line to shoot 2, Courtney Kaiser.
Lutheran finishes at Ozaki on Thursday before they start their tournament against Stockbridge next week.
Whoops. Looked good on the first one.
So there's 16 teams in Lutheran bracket, and then the rest of the sectional, the number one team is Chesterton Academy, which I have to admit I'd never heard of.
Me either.
They're from Menominee Falls, so if both one seeds make it, that's what you'll see is Chesterton Academy of Menominee Falls versus these Crusaders.
Good ball movement by the Lady Dutch, but so far the Crusaders, the Lady Crusaders, have been up to it on defense. Nice move by Liara Detroit for a basket.
Very nice up and under. Good swing pass. There.
Maddie Thomas with a long three. And we get a 30-second timeout. So Chris, other than maybe like an injury or something of that nature, a timeout is the only way to really stop the clock?
You are correct, sir. Or these timeouts.
Chris mentioned earlier our next game will be on Friday. Port Washington comes to Sheboygan South, and you mentioned Port Washington, highly ranked in the state.
Yeah, they're number one. Slinger's number 2 in Division II. South's having a nice year.
Good feed, and Detroit puts it up and in.
For the boys and girls programs.
Thomas, again, driving to the basket and scores. Maddie with another good drive. Schmitz with a good lob inside, but Maddie Thomas is going to pick up her third foul.
Crusader foul 2, Maddie Thomas, her third person. 14. 3, Johanna Molina returns to the Lady Dutch.
Rebound goes to Gallimore. Elena played in the JV game. Her team lost, but Elena had a real nice game. Another turnover by the Lady Crusaders. Maddie Thomas with the steal. And in. Thomas with 9 points, all in this half. Thomas averages 12.1 points per game. Oh, rhythm dribble. The shot is up and in by Sorens. Thomas gets fouled, and she'll be shooting a pair.
Lady Dutchmen foul on Brittany Parker, her first personal 16 at the line to shoot 2. Maddie Thomas. Olivia Flores returns for Lady Dutch. Sam Gilchrist for the Crusaders.
Steal by Gallimore, having trouble handling the ball, and we get a whistle.
No, got to the basket, Marty.
Yes.
Johanna Molina, her first personal 17. The line to shoot 2. Alana Gallimore. Megan Walls returns for the Crusaders.
All right, as long as we were talking about Chicago teams from the 60s, does the name Vic Roush ring a bell?
Nope.
In that game that the Ramblers beat, I believe it was Cincinnati for the championship.
Yep.
Vic Roush made the winning basket. It was a shot by Jerry Harkness. It bounced off the rim, and Roush was right there to put it up and in. And the curious thing about the game from a Loyola standpoint, Chris, it went into overtime. They played 5 players the entire game.
Wow.
No subs.
Well, best of luck to both squads in the tournament.
Walls from half court. He got it. It counts. And with that three-pointer, the final score is 93 for Oostburg, 48 for the Crusaders. Chris, any closing comments before we sign off?
Very impressive outfit Oostburg has, and like I said, Lutheran learn something from today and move on to that tournament and use this experience.
All right, with that, again, Lady Dutch a winner tonight. Our next ball game will be on Friday when Port Washington comes to town. For the crew and my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.